This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the second-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. He'll hand it off. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. LSU and South Carolina played one of the more memorable early season SEC games last time. Gamecocks jumped out to a lead, seemed to be in control. LSU came roaring back and won it at the gun. But some controversy. This game had everything.
Well, that was a great game last year, Chris. Remember that big pick 6? We thought maybe iced the game, but the officials brought it all the way back, gave LSU a chance, and they took advantage of it. Even though they were down 17, as you mentioned, what a great effort by Brian Kelly's team to be able to get that win in a tough environment. I think the Gamecocks got to have a little bit of revenge on their mind today.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. He'll be taken down, but after a good return. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Second down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense in hurry-up mode. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Deep shot toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quarterback keeps the football. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. The Gamecocks with 1st and 10 here. Caught near the sticks. It's Hunt. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Gamecocks. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Let's it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Grab near the sticks. It's Watkins. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Nussmeier. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Tigers. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. He lets it go. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. caught behind the line. It's Sellers. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
On third down, he drops to throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. And the ball is picked off.
Chris, the quarterback here just simply puts the ball up into the air to give his wide receiver a chance to high point the ball. But the defender does a good job of stepping in front of him and going up to bring it down. Let's see if this one comes back to haunt him after a first-quarter interception like this.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Barber. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. He'll be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. And I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Sellers. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Finds room at the 30. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Gamecocks are on the move here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Gamecocks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll begin with a quick throw to the left. They stop at the 22. That's important breathing room on this drive.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The offense lines up now, no longer backed up against their own goal line. First down across the 20. Brown behind the line. It's Brown. And he will be stuffed for no gain. No huddle here for the offense.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his back. And this pass is on target. Caught. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught. Still going inside the 10. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw for it. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, South Carolina. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
Bringing it out, it's Thomas. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Looking deep down the left side. Caught inside the end zone and still running. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, LSU. This offense really clicking.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To throw, it's Sellers. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks toward the sideline and finds the running back. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. He rolls out of bounds, but it's a big gainer there. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Going for the touchdown here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
It's another deep shot. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Scanning the field. It's Sellers. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball in the end zone.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to pass. It's Sellers. And they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. One more play before they head to the locker room. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Fresh set it down to the offense. First down.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking at the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. With the catch, it's Durham. He stopped it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Spin move and still going. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Headed for the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. That tight end was a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Harbor.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Harbor. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Back to throw. It's Nolan. Pressure is coming. He's hit just before the throw.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking for a man. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And the Gamecocks keep the football on the move.
Black 14,
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Finding space at the 20. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the 1st down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, South Carolina. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Physical run earns the 1st down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Let's go.
And he'll set up to throw. The ball is loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The defense produces 6 points. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
49, South Carolina, 35.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the catch. It's Watkins. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Green. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He keeps it on the design run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
Now, a 4th down.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display. There are a whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but Strange things do happen in college football. Here comes fourth down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. On the read. Pitches to the back. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Breaks in open space. First down, looking for more now. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense is back out there on the field. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
To the air, it's Sellers. It's an out route, the catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play.
Here he goes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Completion to the right, but they'll lose yardage there.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw yet again. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, it's Sellers. The receiver grabs it. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, at the 10 now. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. That's a nice gain. He moved the football up to the 27. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Back to pass. It's Nolan. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Sellers. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
70, South Carolina.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 24, set to kick off.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The sure hands. It's Brown. They bring him down after a short gain there. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's another touchdown for these guys, man. They have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try for the 2-point conversion using the jumbo formation. On the option. Oh, the ball comes loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
South Carolina, 42.
Bringing it out, it's Brown.
The returner is tackled down at the 18. And the South Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the back now goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Nolan. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving this quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Here's a screen pass to the running back.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Scanning the field, it's Nolan. Hit just as he throws the ball, and it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
Looking for a late, deep throw. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He fires this throw and it's intercepted.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. Looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
Game It's fully wrapped up. The offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.